election to this high office is an elevating but a humbling experience. May I assure you that I shall endeavor at all times not to betray this trust by guiding the business of this House in a professional and dispassionate manner without fear or favor. Honorable members, in our constitutional democracy, the three arms of state, namely the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature, have separate but coordinate roles. None is superior to the others, but each is supreme in the execution of its own constitutional mandate. The executive being supreme in determining and implementing public policy and programs. The judiciary in interpreting and pronouncing what the law says, and the legislature being the lawmaker as well as exercising due oversight of the executive and adhering to representation of the electorate. These separate but coordinate roles are anchored on the time-honored doctrine of separation of the powers. Consequently, this doctrine of separation of powers enjoins honorable members of this House to individually and collectively honor this symbiotic relation of these three arms of state by ensuring that their debates and contributions in the House are seminal and robust, as guided by the principle of constructive criticism and intelligent engagement. In that regard, this honorable House should endeavor not to be a rubber stamping turf. Nonetheless, the Speaker, whose office and duty are steeped in the ancient origin of being spokesperson of the House, has the inescapable duty and obligation to respect and uphold the doctrine of separation of powers at all times. In interpreting and applying the provisions of the Constitution, standing orders, and any other relevant statutes, as Speaker, I will endeavor to be impartial and fair. I will always be conscious of the need to balance the National Assembly's separate and joint constitutional mandate with the Senate, which is of making laws for peace, order, and good governance in Zimbabwe.